gonna get on here and say nothing, but I might as well, I guess, say something a little bit. Just excuse me if it's sounding all out of whack. When I say I ain't in the mood to do something, that's normally what I try to stick to. I just want to talk. I just want to touch a little bit on relationships. If you are in your early 30s, this is for you. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, what we all need to understand is that, for me anyway, I can honestly say the first actual love relationship coming around 30 years old. And I think I fumbled it. And I was, fortunate enough, to basically get a second. I could tell when I'm getting a second chance before it get here, because, like I said, I go down God's path. And down this path, it's all about mechanical engineering. And I've been telling everybody while I was dealing with my flame, I told her, you got the 5 years. Actually, she only had 4 years. The 5th year was up. So they had already started making adjustments. Once these adjustments start, it's no longer a game. So by me saying that, I'm gonna say this to the younger people that don't get it. You cannot force an empress or an emperor to do a third party. And if you do find, which is rare, but if you do find an empress or an emperor in a third party relationship, they probably got hidden motives and they're karmic. Okay? But you rarely find that. It's a reason for that. People gotta learn to respect these names. All your plugs are empress and emperors. Empresses and emperors are protected spiritually as well as physically. Sometimes not physically at all, like me, but you got so much spiritual protection it don't matter. Okay? But like I said, the fluttering of the heart or certain organs, that let you know that you've been disconnected and reconnected. For me, okay? Now, when I finally get in the seat that I need to be in, after I show a few people this, especially my people, they're gonna be like, wow, we've been holding ourselves back. They're gonna realize that looking for somebody else to give them a job or opportunity was crazy. Okay? I'm already feeling like I need to get off here. But guys, man. But cause right now I'm trying to do some spiritual healing, y'all. I don't like to really talk while I'm doing spiritual healing. I feel for the females that go through this part with me, because I know how my ancestors work. They'll protect you long enough till you start screwing me around. Then they're gonna stay around you and you gonna think they protecting you, but then they just gonna dissolve you and your whole crew. And they're gonna make sure that you cannot hurt me in any kind of fashion or form. But like I said, these hell raisers, you mess with people like me, forget jail, you going straight to hell, pretty much. And you're gonna have everybody out there, demons, ghosts, spirit, all kind of stuff. Phantoms, whatever they call them other things, all kind of stuff come out there. I'm atheist, however you say it, everybody come out there. So, of course, Anubis. But these are the rules and regulations. So when the tarot community be talking about this, y'all need to take heed of this, bro. But some of the stuff that they put a lot of emphasis on, they mean that shit from the heart. Why? How? Because they experienced in it. Whether they did it themselves or they read cards for somebody who was doing something bad to another high priestess or something like that. They know the outcome, y'all. That's their job. That's their forte. That's their business. That's what they, that's their main priority right there. So they know the detrimental effect of dealing with people like that. Empresses, emperors, high priests, all that. Okay? So I say that to say this, y'all. I follow God. I don't follow your looks. I don't follow your color. I don't follow your money. I don't follow what you saying. I don't follow your business, your stat. I don't follow your status quo. I don't follow none of that. None of that. None of that. I follow God. Now, if God is connecting us and you refuse the connection, when God disconnects us, there's nothing I can do about it. Like my ancestors like to call them, legions. Because normally when the female don't want to be connected, they're too busy trying to sow their royal oats when they finally meet the love of their life. You already been sowing your royal oats. When the love of your life came into your life, you should have stopped right dead in your damn tracks. Because I know for a fact, even as good as I am to God, I mean, I ain't that great, but as good as I am to God, love ain't really came around to me but twice, and the second one's still coming. So I screwed the first one up. I know better to screw the second one up. It happens. So what did I do? When I screwed that first one up, I had to reevaluate myself and get beside myself. Okay? I had to dig into God. I had to understand this situation, understanding this path I was on, this mechanical engineering. And it took time. And I had to show God wholeheartedly that I was dedicated to this knowledge that was once lost to man, that he kindly given to me without having to. Okay? And sometimes that shit take years, y'all. Especially if you got habits that you got to get rid of. You got to add that into the equation. 5, 10 years, that shit could last forever. But what I don't do is, no empress and emperor will invite you in after you done refused the connection with God and say, oh, I'm ready now. You done went out there and slept with everybody, extra people. On top of all, you already done slept with 150 people. You went out there and slept with some more people. Get it all out real quick. I'm going with him. One man, I told him it's impossible. How is it impossible when you got empresses and emperors? That's the whole title. That's the whole purpose. That's one of the main physical 3D terms for, I mean, it's spiritual and physical, but that's one of the physical terms for that name brand. They're not third-party relationships. When you get in them relationships, I don't care how foul your life was before that. I don't care how many kids you had, how many bad relationships, what happened to you, disease infested, whatever. If God gives you an opportunity to be with a loved one, you must have faith and know that God is going to heal all. Not only is he going to heal the relationship, but he going to heal y'all physically, mentally, spirit, all the leads, even Bruce Lee. And I know this because I done been involved while I'm in this 3D world, but in the astro with them, while they mechanical engineer inside of me. Everybody be in there. If you in your higher self, the whole squad be in there. God, Jesus, you name it. Your answer, everybody. Like I said, you can hear angels lead your right shoulder to your left shoulder. And you gotta look at the human body. It's just a vessel, y'all. It's just something for our spirits to take hold as we on this earth. Okay? That's it. So, what do you do? A car is a vessel. When your car have problems, what you got to do? Take it to the mechanic. And what the mechanic got to do? The mechanic got to exchange parts out of the car. Carburetor, engine, whatever it may be. Okay? This only take place if, well, it take place on many reasons, but this is one of the reasons that I know for a fact, because it happens to me a lot. The women, of course, they got this status quo they gotta need. And since I don't meet the external criteria, they always turn me down. So I had the chance to embrace them going through the process of the mechanical engineering. Okay? And once they disconnect you, you got, let me tell you something. God got to show up before they even start that process. Now, we all know how busy our Father is. That's why I hate people with God complexes. Because they feel like God's supposed to do what they tell them to do. Sit down, go over there. Just off of that attitude alone made me in the physical body realize that you still got another 5 to 10 years before you even get to embrace love again. Because you don't love yourself. You can't even respect the fact that God is the one that's hooking and unhooking you up. So when God come and do this, all the other, and some of the other, depending on who is over there with them, they gotta help God replace parts, put you back together, and remodify you for your other companion. Okay? This is when the arguments start. This is when the chaos start, when it comes down to my people. I'm gonna teach y'all though, because in my time on this earth, I'm gonna stop y'all from acting ratchet when it comes to breakups. You must understand, when you lose somebody, no matter marriage or not, no matter how you lost them, some of the time they leave you and they want to argue and belittle you and bash you to the ground when you the one that wants to be in a relationship. See what I'm saying? Childish. When somebody is on the path like me, you can't even think about pointing the finger at that person. You better point the finger at the ones behind you. That's when you got to get rid of me personally. This is what I did. I had to get rid of my whole buddy system. Okay? Because one thing that I know, you can hurt me, you can do something to me, and I may forgive you and let it go. But when you disrespect God, I'm done with you, period. Until God itself gonna have to come to me and say, give him a second chance. And now I ain't never had God do that. God just about like us Capricorn, he don't look back. Because if you look at the remodification that he got to go through, that's a lot of work, ladies and gentlemen. The stir has a big part in that. Because when they done with the process, I don't know if this goes with it, but it seems like it goes with it. I got to do the stir, the wolving us back, the wolving me up with my new partner. And that's when you start to feel that pressure. That's when you start to feel that shake. That's when you start to feel them chills. That's when you start to realize God is real. See, it's more in depth when it comes to me. It's more than just the Holy Ghost, a real Holy Ghost. It's more than that. I can show you plethora of ways of reaching God and you gonna feel it inside of your body, your mind, your heart, and your soul, and your spirit gonna smile. Okay? So, I'm saying this because I'm already looking, people calling, trying to, old heads trying to, trying to catch up. You can't catch up. That ain't the way this works. See, I'm on God's path. I'm not on man's path. Just like I do with the money, I do with the honeys. See, a woman got me so misconstrued. That's why I tell them I'm an average Joe, if that. I'm an average Joe. I try to belittle myself just so I could just go ahead and touch they real, not their soul, but their flesh. And go ahead, I try to redirect them before God even go through that process. Because normally if you got the whole mentality, no matter if you're a hoe or not, if you got that whole mentality, which is always going by the external, it ain't gonna work anyway. And I don't wanna waste God's time, my ancestors' time, or my time. Okay? So, that's that. I done taught y'all what it is. I told y'all the little man is the exotic man, and the big man is the concession stand man. Display man. Okay? I think I probably got in trouble for that, but I'm sorry. And when I did do the video. But you get it. If you don't get it, I'm sorry, I can't do nothing for you. You're not on empress or emperor status. You are on a karmic status, and you need to stay down there with the karmics. All right. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I would go in more depth, but this ain't the time or the place right now. I got other stuff. I got other plans I'm doing with God. But I need people to understand this, y'all. You get what I'm saying? I need people to understand that I'm a true man of my word to the best of my ability. And when I tell you that I'm going to please God first, and no matter what I do, you should automatically know I'm going to please you. That external stuff always get my people in trouble when it comes to me. I'm Zeus. Zeus pullout game is weak. But it didn't stop him. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It didn't stop him. He ain't had no complaints. Because he's the exotic king. You get what I'm saying? Y'all must learn this stuff. All this stuff go all the way back to ancient. It's all in the books. They got a whole statue over there. I forgot, France or something, Europe, wherever. They got a whole statue of it. Butt naked man. You think they just put that there for looks? They put that there for you can learn. They put that there so you can learn. They put that there so you can get past the humiliation state in your own mind. And ask yourself, why did they put this here instead of sitting up there laughing like hee-hee-ha, hee-hee-ha. And you don't even know what's going on. You don't know what time of day it is. Obviously, that's a king, a real genuine king. Most kings are like that. Real kings, royalty. That's the trick in it, y'all. As above, so below. See, I'm the man over there, though. I'm the display man with the exotic. I got the exotic and the display on the other side. That's why God really didn't, even no matter how I cry and whine for a woman, he always will remind me, you got it made over here. Just do your job over there, finish what you got to do over there, and you can come back home to your family. I get to play with my brother Jesus and everybody else, like I always did. This is temporary, y'all. See, the problem is with y'all is, y'all made this world y'all primary world, not knowing it's just basically a video game compared to your real life. And some stuff you do here affects you over there. Like me and my flame situation was so on the rocks here, it probably affected us on the other side. And she gonna regret that shit to hell high doom. She gonna hate that shit. Cause I know the people she was dealing with over there, and I know they relationship with her over there. I can't say on here, but it's an absolute joke. I told her that. She knew it. Hell, we twin flames, she knew it. But anyway, y'all, that's it. I ain't doing no more. I'm done. I gotta rebuild. I gotta regenerate myself and get myself ready for tomorrow or whatever God got planned for me, you know, for the future. So peace and love out there, and I hope y'all got this message the best way that you could. Amen.